it's up there. Okay.
Tonight, Jake Ellenberger takes on the Phenom Thompson. And no holds ball. Oh my gosh, Ross is jamming too. Come get a White Castle. I did.
All right, let's try to find some crowd of people, man. I need to have
You guys like fights? You like the UFC? I'm just curious.
Not since the original.
No, are you a boxing fan or are you more of MMA? What do you think?
Depends. Boxing's pure. MMA is pure in its own, you know? Boxing, unfortunately, the population doesn't like boxing anymore. They don't appreciate what boxing is. My opinion, Pacquiao should have done it. You know,
If that fight would have happened 6 years ago, he might have done it. Or if his rotator cuff wasn't torn, he might have done it.
right? Like
What?
Don't matter if it's rotator cuff, no matter what prime. It's all in the mood, all in the momentum. Just depends what the guy's got, how his attitude is. Could have gone another which way. In my opinion, MMA, I used to watch it in the 90s. It was pure back then because it was unrestricted. When it's unrestricted, it's pure. When you got rules, well,
people came with pure martial arts background.
like, yeah, pure. It was pure, it was unrestricted. It was what it was meant for. Boxing's always, it's a pure sport, and it's always got to be respected. And unfortunately, it's generations don't understand what it's about, you know? It's, I don't know. In my opinion, it's all good. No matter what, they're both a sport. Someone like my great-grandfather, bare knuckle boxer back in New York State. You know, came from Italy, came to New York State, made his money, boxed, bought land back in Italy. That's all I know about him.
What do you think about the women's MMA? You know, now that's out. You got Rousey. Now we got Thursday. We got Invicta fighting with Chris Cyborg. Everyone wants to see Cyborg fight Rousey. Cyborg's got to beat Faith Van Doon first. But what do you think about women's MMA in general?
Well, I gotta admit, unfortunately, I do not know too much about the women's MMA. But sport, man. So, you know, I can't, honestly, I can't judge with the women's sports because I'm not too sure with them. They're MMA, but
Do you have anything against seeing the women get in there and fight in there like the guys?
People have a negative response, so they don't even know.
hey, I got 3 daughters, and in my opinion, sports, and I would not want to see any women neglected. They're tough. Hey, my 4-year-old, my 5-year-old, you know, she'll be 5 in December. Fuck, no one's gonna fuck with her. You got to meet her to understand what it's like, what I'm talking about. But no, women got veracity, just like any man. Whatever, man. Unleash the tiger. Do it.
Hey, would you like to say hi to anybody? You got any friends here? Are you here enjoying yourself? And what's your name, Chief? I didn't get your name, man.
Judice, named James Judice. Hey, all my family back out, Toronto, Oakville. Love my mom, parents, my brothers, miss them all. And I'm removed from them, miss them.
Hey, man, thank you so much for your time, buddy. And I spent my time in Canada, too. Love it.
Thank you. I appreciate everything, guys. Take care.
How are you ladies doing tonight? You having fun?
Yes, thank you.
You guys like fights? You ever come watch fights? What brought you to Vegas? What brought you guys to Vegas?
Who, boss?
We got day off.
Yeah. Well, have fun, girls.
Thank you.
All right. We got a fan. There it is. There it is. Hey man, how you doing, bro? Let me get your name and everything, man.
The show you guys putting together. I'm Hollywood. Nice to meet you guys.
LUB-MMA, man.
Love MMA? Oh, I love MMA, man. Mixed martial arts, right? Is that right? I got that right. Well, shout out to everybody that's out there putting the grind down, you know, really surviving and striving for the best, right? Because I want to get a belt one day myself. It might not be for fighting. It just might be whatever I do in life, you know what I mean? Get a belt one day, be a champ. So shout out to all my fighters, man. Yeah, man, my name Hollywood. I fight in life. And I also do music. So you might see me fighting on TV for my spot, you know, the top 10 billboards.
Well, let me see, man. You want to spit something for us real
I
quick?
do this. I'm a pugilist with my words. You ready?
Oh, okay.
Here you go.
Okay.
Here you go. Here you go. My flow is God trusted. Verbal disturbance mixed with foul play. Nowadays I stand strong, swimming the sound wave. Literary kingpin, folding MCs, kicking that raw deliverance. I left a hole in your knees. God bless the child that's got his own. I found it hard to live alone. True company, I learned to spit on the phone. Neglect halls, they play cards and braid hair in high school mess halls. Learn to slow down before I used to run on wet floors. Feds is like a game of jump rope. Get in your wires, read your numbers, know your whereabouts, and if you slung coke. The D-line is my instrumental. Ups and down in this game is like a level. Being a G, I idolize the treble. Yeah, that's right. Don't count me out, count me in. You know what I mean?
Man, you a star, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Oh, we got to get
My
it.
lovely lady, you know.
You got to say hi. Listen, you're going to be a star with your man. You say hi?
Hi.
What's your name?
Ayana.
Oh, you're very pretty, Ayana.
Thank
you.
you.
Have a talented boyfriend.
Right, absolutely.
She's gonna do movies and stuff.
Yeah, I believe that. Well, man, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
You can reach me on Instagram at WoodyMac10. That's WOODYMAC 10. You can also reach me on SoundCloud.com. The name of my mixtape is Few Kings, and my handle is Hollywood, ALIWOOD. Thank you.
You heard it, guys. And listen, man, this guy's got some real talent.
Burp Nation, YouTube me.
We got some talent.
Yep.
Now, we gotta get with about the fights. It's gonna pop on again, man. Hey, what's your name, bro?
Yep.
My name's Lamar, man. How y'all doing?
Lamar, man. Let me get over here so we can get that MGM logo behind you, man. Lamar, I know I ran into you earlier. I know you did a little boxing, but I know you have some friends, some family in the game at UFC. You talk about that?
Yeah. My cousin, man, Kamar Usman, you know, with the Black Zillions, you know, young. Nobody knows about him. He's on the TV now, so getting exposure. So you know, he's gonna be one of the newest stars in the game. So I like watching it just because, you know, fighters, it's different for them. It's a different kind of sport. I play football myself, you know, so it's all about wanting to be competitive and winning. But fighters, it's a little bit more because it's their soul they're put on the line, you know. It's more about their heart, you know. So like, just to watch family fight and watch family do good, you know, it's an amazing thing. So,
That's gotta feel good.
It feels great, actually. Yeah.
But you gotta say hi to some people, man, so they see it, because this will be out there. So
Yeah, man. I just want to say what's up, you know, from Arlington, Texas, representing Arlington, 817. So you know, I just want to say hi to the family, cousins, family, my mom. So yeah, I have a great night.
That is awesome. Thank you, man. Hey, Dan Cox, LUBMMA. We are here with, what's your name?
Paul Schofield.
Paul Schofield. How you doing, Paul?
I'm good, thank you.
Where are you from, Paul?
From Oldham, which is just a small town outside of Manchester in England.
So what brought you to Vegas?
Basically, me and two of my friends, we've come here for the International Fight Week, catch some jiu-jitsu tournaments, and then round it all off with the MMA at the weekend.
Nice. Now, obviously there's a big change in the card. When you made these plans, I bet it was going to be McGregor versus Aldo.
That was correct, yeah. A bit disappointed, but you know, it's a fight game, so injuries happen. I've heard it's a bit disappointing how he got the injury, a spinning back kick sort of 2 weeks before. I would have thought he'd like to have stopped maybe like the full contact sort of training so close to the fight, but you know, Conor McGregor seems to be a bit of an expert at sort of back kicks and spinning back kicks, so I can sort of understand him training it so late. But with the replacement stepping in, Chad Mendes, I think that's a fairly good test, if not a better test, in my opinion, definitely. I'd love to see him against the wrestler.
Well, that's exactly it. Everyone is always complaining. He hasn't been against a wrestler, so what is he going to do? So we're going to find out what he's going to do. What do you think about the fight? How do you see the fight playing out?
I do think that it's going to be a different sort of game plan for Conor McGregor. Obviously, Jose Aldo is not the sort of the wrestler the sort of fighter. He's more of a striker, so I do think he'll have to sort of adapt maybe more for the takedown. But he trains at SBG, and SBG is a good gym, and sort of the head of SBG is in Portland, Oregon, so it's got good ties to sort of Chael Sonnen and Randy Couture. So I think he'll have a good pedigree of wrestling. I think he'll be able to deal with Chad Mendes fairly easily.
Yeah, a lot of people, they underestimate McGregor and his grappling. He hasn't had to show it. He has literally been able to call out the knockout. And in this fight, he says first round, 4-minute mark, I believe. What do you think? Think he's going to get that prediction right there?
Well, the one thing that I remember sort of from the last Chad Mendes and Jose Aldo fight is that Mendes went out, and when he gets involved in sort of a striking match, he sort of forgets about the wrestling, and it's sort of like the red mist descends, and he just wants to trade punches, and I think that might sort of be his undoing, and I think he might get caught in it, but we saw in that fight that he dropped Aldo a couple of times, I think, so I'll look forward to that first round. It'll be a good first round, definitely.
Now, on the co-main, with Robbie Lawler defending his belt against McDonald from Canada, how do you see that one playing out? It's a second fight. The first fight, obviously we know how that went. What do you see in that one?
I like the look of Robbie Lawler in his last the sort of the title fight against Hendricks. I was really impressed, and I think this fight coming up with Rory McDonald, I don't think Rory McDonald's got anything new to offer him. I think it's going to be sort of a repeat of the last fight, and I think that it'll just be too much for him this time. I definitely think that.
That's going to be a tough one, and I think I agree with you there. He's on a roll, man. Now, we've got the females fighting as well. Thursday night, Invicta 13. The main event, Cyborg against Faith Van Doon. I'm partial because we sponsor Faith, so I think Faith is going to shock the world. But how do you see that one playing out? Cyborg is definitely a beast.
Yeah, I don't really know too much about Faith. I have done a little bit of research. I know that she's won the majority of fights by submission. So I am looking forward to seeing her skills against the Jiu-Jitsu black belt of Cyborg. Cyborg's a beast standing up though, and she's got good wrestling, so obviously I'm more partial to Cyborg because I'm sort of a bit of a Cyborg closet fan, I'd say. But yeah, she's an animal, Cyborg. But I do like to see the girls fight. There's nothing to me more technical and more exciting than watching the women fight, hands down.
Would you like to see Cyborg fight Rousey?
Oh, I'd love to. I think she's, as far as I'm aware, she's probably the hardest sort of fight for Ronda Rousey, because I think she can sort of match her. I think she's better than the striking. Grappling will be, I think that's where the fight will be running lost in sort of the grappling department, but it'd be nice to see Cyborg's wrestling be Rousey's judo, definitely.
Anybody you'd like to say hi to? Any shout outs to family, friends back in the UK?
Just to like all the guys at Half Ape Gym. My mate Andrew, who's a bit too shy to be on the camera, and everyone we know back in Oldham.
It's great to see an educated MMA fan. I really appreciate you taking the time. Thank you so much. And are we going to see you at the weigh-ins?
Yeah, definitely. We can get there, definitely. There's nothing more that I like than to see some fighters weighing in. And hopefully no one's missing weight. Everyone's being professional. That's what we like.
There you go, folks. An extremely educated fan, and love to see it, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, guys.